Hello, everybody. Today we are going to see present perfect. This is Miss Gladys Machado. As you know, this tense is to express your experiences, okay? What you have done in the past. In all the books, there is a list of verbs, 3 columns of verbs. For example, we have present, the verbs in present, in past, and in past participle. Let's see, suppose that we are talking about the verb speak. Speak in present, then we have eat, drink in present, and then in past we have spoke, ate, drank, and now the past participle. Spoken, eaten, and drank. So in your books, you're always going to find a list of verbs in present, past, and past participle. We are going to use in this tense of the present perfect the past participle of the verb. How do we form the present perfect? We have to use the auxiliary have or has. We are going to use have with I, you, we, they, and has with he, she, and it. And then the past participle of the main verb, that in this case is spoken. So we say, I have spoken, he has spoken. Now we are going to see the use of the present perfect is to show the result of an action. For example, here we have a little kid whose name is George and he is eating a donut. But now he finished his donut, so we say George has eaten a donut. He has no donut anymore. So in that case, we use the present perfect. Now we are going to see some examples to see a difference between the simple past and the present perfect. Here we have a lady, and in the back is the Eiffel Tower. And it says she traveled to France a few years ago. So in what tense is that? In past or present perfect? Traveled is past. So that sentence is in the simple past. Then we have another sentence. She has traveled to France several times. Okay, so it means that she did that action in repeated tenses. So she did once and second and third time in a year she traveled to that country. Now here we have somebody who is very famous, Jaime Bailey. Jaime Bailey wrote 2 books in 2015. He wrote, he did it, is done, past. Now we say he has written 23 books. Why do I use present perfect here? Because up to today, he has written 23 books, but maybe he's going to continue writing in the future. That's why I use present perfect. Now, here we have another example. Wow, what happened to the car? It has a lot of bags. He arrived at 11 o'clock. Now here we say, he has just arrived. This is another use of present perfect. When something happened a few seconds ago, we say, has just arrived. We use just. So this sentence is in present perfect, and the first is in simple past. Here, we are going to see the present perfect is not really a present tense. I have collected, for example, it says over 200 butterflies. So look, this person had that hobby to collect butterflies. There we have the past, the present, and the time. The activity started in the past, continue up to the present, and it's probably that continue in the future, doing that collection, that hobby. So we say, I started in the past, continue in the present, and may continue in the future. That's why they use present perfect. Now we are going to see. My brother has been to many countries. Is the time mentioned here? No, we don't know when he went to other countries. He just did it in the past. But in the future, we say he went to Italy last year. So the time is mentioned here. He went to Italy last year. Let's see here. Here we have the time, last year. No, last year he went to Italy, you see? And here he said he only went to different countries. No, he went to different countries. We don't mention the time. Here we have a book whose writer is Mario Vargas Llosa, and the name of the book is Historia de Maita. It's an interesting new book already. The action is finished, is done, no? And then when we say interesting new book, he wrote an interesting new book last month, we are mentioning the time. In the other situation, we don't mention the time. Okay? So, in present perfect, the time is unknown. We don't know. Here we are going to see a game where you're going to have the opportunity to practice the verbs in past participle. Thank you very much.